Hey reefers, Ian from Corals.com here. Welcome back to our Wednesday walkthrough where every week I take you on a tour through some of our tanks here at the shop. This week, tons of new corals have been added to the site with a huge WYSIWYG update yesterday, even more coming later in the week. There's lots to check out, so let's dive into it. We're going to start off our walkthrough today here in our photo tank where we have all of our new corals from yesterday's update. But before we check those out, we're going to check out some current corals, including these awesome Holy Grail torch, looking fantastic, awesome coloration, just like these Aussie Gonopora and all of these rock flower anemones. Here up top, we have all of our meat corals, including Euphyllia, Trachy, and Cinerina, some Christmas tree worm rocks up there on the rack as well. Some really nice looking Euphyllia and Fiji Euphyllia, as well as all of our Acam Bower Bankies, and one more basket of rock flower anemones before we dive into this huge update, which is one of the nicest that I've seen here at the shop in a while. All kinds of mushrooms, both Yuma and Rhodactis, some insane Trachy, Cinerina, Euphyllia, some nice bubble corals and Favia, some great looking Lobos, a pair of awesome Master Skullies, huge rainbow Lobos, big chalice. It just goes on and on and on. These are collector's pieces, very, very nice WYSIWYG colonies. Just awesome colored Rhodactis and Gonopora that we have not seen in a while from Indo. It just gets better and better. This is one of my favorite chalice in the entire update. Such a cool split like that. Here in our display tank, we keep a lot of our highlight and high flow items, such as SPS and different Gorgonias. As you can see over on the right, all of our Gorgonia Sea Fans, they're all photosynthetic. We have a couple different kinds, and we move into all of the SPS, some awesome yellow scrolls, these orange Pavona, some Stylos and Bacillopora there in the back. But here on these two trays, we keep all of our Acropora colonies, both Fiji and Aussie. These WYSIWYG colonies are loving it here in this tank. As you can see, all of their polyps are out. Some very, very nice polyp extension here in this high flow. We have a really great variety of Acropora colonies right now, especially when it comes to size, shape, and definitely color. All of the colonies and frags in this tank are very colored up, and they look absolutely amazing under actinic lighting. I could just stare at this tank all day long. It never gets old. Here in one of our aquaculture tanks, we have a lot of different corals to choose from. As you can see, this tank is jam-packed. Down here, a bunch of WYSIWYG mushroom colonies, and here up on this rack, a great variety of SPS frags. These are all yellow Brighties, Stylophora, and Bacillopora, a few bird's nests as well. Over onto this rack, some more SPS, but these are all maricultured and aquacultured frags from ORA. Down here, all of our aquacultured zoanthids and paleothoas. Some of these guys are getting absolutely massive. Look at the size of some of those frags. They are just loaded up with tons and tons of polyps. Moving left, we have all of our WYSIWYG Acan Lord frags and colonies. Some great looking pieces in here. Tons of rainbows, neons, and lots of different unique colors and combos. Over on this rack, the majority of our aquacultured LPS and soft corals, some great looking frags in here, including these short polyp gonnies just glowing under those bright blue lights. All of these frags continue to get better and better as the days go on. Another tank with lots of different corals to choose from is our Skully tank here. Down in the bottom right corner, we have all of our Blastos, some great looking Aussie Blastos and Blastomerletes, including all of our new fox corals. Some very nice looking colonies that we don't get in that often. Up on this rack, some WYSIWYG zoanthid frags, a great variety of those, as well as all of our chalice colonies. Some great looking red rim chalice from Aussie, and of course those unique ones from Indonesia. As we continue left, some more chalice, but these are all of our WYSIWYG frags, and up top, a great variety of leather colonies. Down below on this rack is where we keep all of our aquacultured Gonopora. A great mix still left. All those cotton candy rainbow looking ones, they are just absolutely incredible. A few pipe organ colonies here with those yellow leathers up top. You can't tell under blue lights, but under whites, those glow bright yellow. All kinds of WYSIWYG frags and frag packs as we move into all of our Skullies. A great mix of war paints, bleeding apples, and a few masters as well. Over on this rack to the left is where we have a lot of our different WYSIWYG frags, tons of Favia, soft corals, and lots of Duncan frags. A few Euphyllias and Monopora as well. This striped one is one of my favorites in the entire shop. Moving into our window tank, we have tons of different WYSIWYG colonies, including all kinds of Pectina, Lobos, and Favia. Right now it's about lunchtime, so I think these tangs are looking at me to get something to eat. All of our yellow tangs, orange shoulder, and flamingi, they're just staring me down, hoping I drop some food in the tank. But all of our Lobos, some great looking rainbows and carpet Lobos as well. There's lots of really nice looking Favia in this tank, all kinds of Ganastria, a few Dragon Souls, Prism Favias, War Corals, it goes on and on. A few more Elegants, one more nice big Lobo up in this tray, looking really nice, and all of our Alveopora frags and colonies. Another one of my favorite corals in the entire shop that I kind of skipped over is this Lobo Euphyllia all the way over here to the right. Crazy looking colors on this. It is like a reddish, orange, gold, very cool. The last stop on our walkthrough today is one of our Euphyllia and Zoa tanks, which is just loaded up with all kinds of WYSIWYG colonies. Tons of Zoas here on this rack, those mixed ones from Indo, a few Magician and gold ones as well. They're all loaded up with tons and tons of polyps. Down here in the sand bed, all of our Aussie hammers, some really nice walls and branching ones down there below. But mainly in this tank, I want to talk about these Gonopora. There are so many Gonopora in this tank that are so nice. Reds, pinks, glitter bombs, all kinds of unique WYSIWYG ones. Very nice selection of Gonopora that I just can't get over. It's one of the best we've ever had Gonopora frag-wise. Up top, some soft coral frags and all of our Fungia. A great mix of bubble corals up here, all kinds of those bright purple ones. Under blues, they're not so hot, but under whites, they are a bright purple. A few more Fungia and a Hydnophora to close it out. As always, thank you so much for checking out our Wednesday walkthrough. Be sure to see all of these corals right now at corals.com. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week.